Hi, welcome to our Meet the Lender series again. My name is Danny Fitzgerald. I'm the Regional Director for the San Diego and Imperial Small Business Development Center Network. And here we're here to meet with DeWitt and learn a little bit more about everything he does. So DeWitt, could you go ahead and introduce yourself, your background, and your organization?
Sure. Thanks, Danny. I'm DeWitt Dudley. I'm a First Vice President, Senior Relationship Manager with Pacific Premier Bank in our commercial banking group. I'm entering my 6th year with the bank and focus on working with business owners. To give you a little more info on Pacific Premier Bank, we're a California-based commercial bank and focus on serving small, middle market, and corporate businesses throughout the Western United States. And we have a number of lending solutions that are tailored to meet the needs of our business clients, from lines of credit, term loans, and real estate loans.
Fantastic. And so, no, it sounds like you do a whole lot. So why are you DeWitt in small business lending?
Well, Pacific Premier knows how vital small businesses are to our local and national economies. And we look at small businesses as a major driver of growth, and it's a priority to the bank to help with financing.
Well, fantastic. And so are there particular types of small businesses that better fit the Pacific Premier services? This could be, time that they've been in business, types of industry they're in versus others, because usually there's some that just fit better than others.
Yep. So we cover really a broad range from early stage businesses with just a 12-month track record. And it could be a large range of businesses, from retail businesses, insurance brokerages, property management companies, IT companies, and many others. And we also partner with a number of community development financial institutions to support startups, and really any company, any size company that needs any sort of assistance.
Fantastic. Yeah. So, pretty broad range in all of that. That's great. So always the question that's asked from the small business is kind of what's the process from the lending application and eventual underwriting with Pacific Premier?
Yep. Well, we try to make it as simple as possible. So if a business wants to apply for up to $250,000 in credit, they can do so with a 2-page application and a few additional documents. Credit decisions are typically made in less than 2 weeks. And generally, it's about a 30 to a 60-day process overall to go from application to funding. And we also have a number of credit products that range from $5,000 to $50,000 and only require a 2-page application with no additional documents.
Well, fantastic. So you really kind of have some broad range, and it'll depend on some of the products that they're getting. So that
Yep.
makes sense. So we've done some work together, and from us at the Small Business Development Center as a free business assistance provider. So how does that help your clients as they apply for a loan?
The Small Business Development Corp absolutely has been instrumental in guiding business owners through the process of vetting which bank is the best bank, which bank is a fit for them, as well as helping the business owner to provide or to prepare their documents for their application. And we realize it's a new and maybe a scary process for business owners, and working with the SBDC, it really gives the business owner insight and strategy to help them succeed with their application and with their business.
Well, fantastic. That's great. So yeah, I mean, we certainly love to do that. As always, is a great match. So you've been in the business now for a little over 6 years, as you mentioned. So I'm sure you've got plenty of these, but what are 2 tips you could give small business owners?
Sure. So a couple tips. Keep your business expenses and personal expenses and accounts totally separate. So don't commingle your personal expenses with your business expenses. When businesses do that, it makes it much more complicated for the bank to figure out what's what. Is it a business expense? Is it a personal expense? So if you can keep everything separate, it'll help you and the bank also in the long run. I would also say have all of your supporting documents ready to go. So have your taxes filed, ready to go, bank statements, financial statements. And then lastly, I know you said 2 tips, but last one that's very important is be transparent with your lenders. So share challenges that your business is facing, share opportunities that you think you could capture, and realize that you're building a long-term relationship with your bank. You should view your bank as a partner, and be upfront and honest with your partner and totally transparent.
Well, fantastic. I really appreciate the conversation, DeWitt. It's great to kind of let people know a little bit about you and Pacific Premier and everything that you do. So thanks for coming on today.
Yep. Thanks, Danny. Have a good one.
Bye.